Hi, welcome to my Scrappin space. I'm Joni Martin. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator located in Southwest Wisconsin, and I'm here to share with you such a pretty little thank you card kit that was released by Stampin' Up. Let's get my face out of the way and check out this kit. So the kit is called Bunch of Thanks, and it makes 8 cards, 4 of 2 designs. And let me show you these cards. And I made them a little different than the directions, which those of you who are watching are not even surprised by that, are you? But you open them up like this. I kind of moved it. And this says, "So very grateful." And then you can write a note here. They stamp something on the inside, but if you're sending something, you want to kind of tell them why you're thanking them. So I left this blank. And then I did the same with this one that says, "Thanks a bunch." In addition, it comes with stamps, and it comes, the stamps you get will be English, but the sheet of stamps comes in 3 languages because we sell kits in multiple areas around the world. We have lots of markets. Okay, so the stamps say, "So very grateful, to and from, thank you for your love and support, and thanks a bunch." I used thanks a bunch and so very grateful. It comes with a mossy metal ink spot, a block. Whenever you get a kit that has stamps in it, aside from Paper Pumpkin, of course, you get a block and some mini dimensionals to use, and this really pretty twine. So let me show you how easy this comes together. And as I make it, I will show you what I'm doing different than what the kit says. So the directions are really easy, and I just want to show you in this first page. If you like to kind of sort the pieces before you start, this shows you everything you need for card 1, including what they recommend that you're going to stamp, the other pieces, okay? And then you can go step by step. So let's do this step by step. It also comes with these really nice labels. There's a different shape for each card, and there's 5 of them, and you only need 4, so you end up with 2 extra labels you can use for something else. Or if you muck one up, you're still okay. So we're going to make the first card, which is here. I'm going to pull out my pieces. I've done the stamping for us, and the envelope, look at how pretty that is. Now, so I have stamped thanks a bunch. I did not stamp on the inside for your love and support because my handwriting is kind of big and I wouldn't be able to get much underneath there. And if I'm thanking someone, I want to at least mention what I'm thanking them for. So what I would tell you, especially because how I've changed it a little bit, the first thing you're going to do is fold on the score line, and then you're going to grab a bone folder and you're going to give this a really good fold. Okay, like that. So it's going to lay down. And then this one, like that. Okay. Then it's going to show me on the back of here where I'm to put those dimensionals. Just like that. And again, I'm not going to open these because I have an open pack of minis right here. And you just need 2 little ones here. And I'm going to peel the backs off. Maybe. There we go. And that's going to go right here. And as you can see from the directions, it's close to the edge, and I'm kind of cutting off that purple flower. So I'm just going to do this like so. Then I'm to fold it. And then this other set of flowers, oops, we're going to pop this piece out, also gets 2 dimensionals. And they go there, and I can turn it over and tell where they go by looking at, so I can see right here, the 2 circles are supposed to go here and here. And I kind of line it up so it looks like the picture. And one is to go here, and one is to go here. These come together really quickly, and they really have a lot of impact, don't they? And then I want to make sure when I put these down that they don't catch on here or here, because those pieces have to open. So I'm kind of watching from the back. I want to get pretty close to that fold. but I don't want them to catch. So like that. So now this is where I got to write in follow directions. You're to cut 14 inches and wrap it around and make a knot. Now, my mom loves sending cards. She loved getting cards. I have aunts I send cards to. If they have to untie, if my mom would have had to, or my aunts have to untie a bow, then they want to tie it back up again so it looks as nice as when it came here, and of course they're not going to be able to, and then they're frustrated. So this is what I did instead. I did my usual little bow. So I did 7 inches instead of 14 because I'm not going to wrap it around. And I have a loop and a loop, and I'm just knotting them. And then I can pull this so that it looks, I just want to pull the end, not, so that it looks a little more even. And it's a handmade bow. It's not going to be perfect. Then, now this is really wonky. If yours looks as wonky as this, let's do it again. I wasn't quite in the middle, was I? Nope. And the hands today are giving me a little trouble, so. Now that looks a little better. And again, if they aren't the same, just trim off what you don't want. So I have that pretty tight. And then I'm going to grab a glue dot. Now, if you have any of our kits, you already have all kinds of glue dots around. And I just had them out for something else, but I have glue dots everywhere, so we'll grab another sheet. And I'm just, the glue dots that come in the kit come like these little flat ones. If you have the glue dots that come in a roll, which are the kind we sell, you would just roll it up to make it smaller. But this is going to be the perfect size. I'm going to put this where I want the bow. I'm going to pop off the back and get it out of the way. And then I'm going to do this. And look it, there's still a pretty little bow on it. Someone's still going to be able to open it. I have room to write, but they can still close it up again, which for the people I'm sending it to, that matters. There we go. Wouldn't that be fun? And then it's going to fit in this beautiful envelope. All right, let's look at the second one. Really, the only difference is the colors. So let me show you. The second one has more darker. This is kind of more subtle. This is a little darker. But they're beautiful. Let's do it one more time. We're going to do about exactly the same thing. And again, you make 4 of each card. So again, it's really, really important that we're going to crease these because we're not using that twine to hold it shut. So that's going to go this way. And this one's going to go here. So then, so grateful. You need it at the bottom of grateful. So you need it right here on the back of where the bottom of grateful is. Just like that. And again, just like before, we're just going to put it on that open part. There we go. And I'm just lining it up, kind of looking at the picture to help me see where it should land. You can see how it kind of lands right below those colorful flowers. Now they stamped thank you on the inside. I'm not going to do that because I want a bit of room to work. Then I'm going to turn this around so that the shape matches that. And they have a circle there and there. I found for what I want to do, that's too far over. So I had to move my dimensionals a little bit to the center because I'm using it to keep my card closed instead of wrapping it. But you can do it however you want. Then we're going to close this up. Peel off the backs of these. And they are going to land. Oh, I did it this way. Yep. And again, I just looked to make sure that I didn't catch either my stamped label or the bottom of the card. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? And again, we're going to do 7 inches. You can do as much as you want. You'll have plenty if you're not going to wrap it around. And that doesn't mean you can't wrap it around. It's just, I know who I'd be sending these to, so, yep. go, and I'm going to pull this so they don't come undone. And I'm going to pull it tight. There we go. This one looks a little wonky. All right, and we're going to grab a glue dot again. This card offers a lot of impact with very, very little work, as you can tell. They would go together really quick. I think these would be fun to do if you were doing with kids for like a Mother's Day card. You could stamp Mother's Day, or they could write Happy Mother's Day on these labels. There we go. And there's that one. And this is catching it. We're just going to lift it out, and this is catching it. And I have room to write a little note there. I love these cards. So this is one, and this is the other one we did. Aren't they pretty? Whoa, flying flowers. We don't want that. And they are gorgeous. It's called Bunch of Thanks Kit. It was released in August of 2025. And it comes with an ink spot and a stamp set and a block. It's a great kit. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it more than you know. If you liked what you saw, please share it with your crafty friends. Until next time, take care and keep crafting. It's good for you.